Good evening, adventurers. It's Megan with Blue Mermaid Travel, and I'm here with your weekly Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando weekly update for the week of May 7th, 2018. We hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I know that we think we all three had fairly relaxing weekends. But now it's back to the grindstone, and that's why this week's is a little bit late, or last week's is a little bit late, because we had family in from out of town and we were just really busy. My son's Cub Scout crossover, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, I was sitting down writing down the stuff that we've got to go over for this week, and there's a bunch of stuff. So let's jump right into it. Most of it's Disney stuff. There's only one little thing from Universal, and that's actually not even confirmed from Universal. It's really a rumor. So let's talk about it real quick. So the rumor is that at the end of the summer, they're going to be closing down the Jurassic Park River Adventure for 9 months. Now, it's not unusual for Jurassic Park River Adventure to shut down for a month, maybe 2 months, during kind of the cooler season, so that they can do their annual maintenance on the ride. But a 9-month closure means that they're probably doing something a lot more significant to it, and the rumors are that they're going to be maybe changing some of the animatronics that are in there, adding some new dinosaurs, and that this might be the sign of something even bigger, which is rebranding the whole Jurassic Park section of Universal into Jurassic World, which would kind of make sense. And this might actually ultimately include a new roller coaster and a whole bunch of other stuff. I cannot do the explanation justice in the time that I had. If you want to see more about it and hear more about the rumors, Alicia Stella, who is on YouTube, she's very prolific when it comes to doing Universal Orlando updates. She has a fantastic 3.5-minute video about this particular thing. And I will link to it in the description below if you want to go check it out. It's good, and it's got some pretty convincing points to it. So if that's one of your favorite parks or one of your favorite sections of Universal, you might want to go check it out. And if it's one of your favorite rides, you might want to ride it before the end of the summer, because you might not get a chance to until next summer, because the plan is for it to be reopened next summer. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Disney. There's a lot of stuff for Disney this week. Most of it did not come from Disney directly, so but it is from reliable sources. So, first of all, Disney announced this week that there are going to be 2 new restaurants opening in Epcot. The first one is going to be in Future World, between Mission Space and Test Track. No word on what kind of restaurant it's going to be. I think it's probably going to be a table service restaurant. It is supposed to be space themed, where it looks like you're going to be able to look out and see a space scene. I don't know exactly. It's going to be operated by Patina Restaurant Group, which currently operates restaurants in Epcot. They've got hold on, I got it in my notes. Tutto Italia in Epcot. I thought there was another one, maybe not. Morimoto Asia and Maria and Enzo's in Disney Springs. So they're already in with Disney. This was kind of met with some mixed feelings by people. Some people love them, some people hate them. What are you going to do? The other one is they're going to be opening a signature dining restaurant in the Japan Pavilion at Epcot. And this one is, so signature dining, for those of you that do, what's it called? Dining plan means two credits, not just one. And it's going to be operated by Mitsukoshi USA, which currently runs the other restaurants in the Japan Pavilion. So probably there'll be some consistency in terms of food and stuff like that. So that's kind of interesting. They're doing a lot of stuff in Epcot. I mean, with the new Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, they're putting in, I mean, I know I've said all this before, Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, the Ratatouille attraction over in France. They've got 2 new restaurants going in. They are putting some serious time and energy into Epcot, which legitimately it needed. It was looking a little rough around the edges, and they really want it looking its best for Disney's 50th anniversary in, let's see, 1971, so 2021. So that's that. Okay, the next thing, this was actually picked up by touringplans.com. I'm a huge fan of touringplans.com. They do really keep their pulse on the stuff going on in Universal and Disney, specifically Disney. And they noticed that Disney released a very interesting park ticket. It is the 1-day single park ticket with 3 linked Fast Pass Plus experiences. And I first read this and I thought, what do you mean 3 linked Fast Pass Plus experiences? Everybody gets 3 Fast Passes per day, right? Okay, so what this means, this ticket is specifically designed for people who are literally wait until the last minute, who like look at each other the day before and go, hey, let's go to Disney tomorrow, when there's like no time to pick Fast Passes. So you go on, you buy the ticket, and basically what you do is you decide which park you want to go into, and then there are groups of 3 attractions that you can choose from, and Disney selects those Fast Passes for you. You kind of select, they select, whatever. But you don't have any say over the time of when those Fast Passes, you may get horrible times, I don't know. And that's just how it goes. So I'm going to run through the list really quick of the groupings of Fast Passes, and you can kind of get an idea of what's going down here. So in Magic Kingdom, they have, the grouping is called Fantasyland Classics, which includes It's a Small World, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, and the Mad Tea Party. They have Futuristic and Frightful, which is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, A Haunted Mansion, and Tomorrowland Speedway. Pint-Sized Adventures, which is Barnstormer, The Magic Carpets of Aladdin, and Pirates of the Caribbean. And Whimsical Escapades, which is Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, Winnie the Pooh, and Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Now, you'll notice there are no big rides on these lists. There is no Big Thunder Mountain, there's no Space Mountain, there's no Splash Mountain, there's no Peter Pan's Flight, there's no Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, none of the big super duper popular rides in Magic Kingdom are on this list, and that is true for all of the parks. So you are definitely going to be choosing from, if there was a tiering system in Magic Kingdom, you would be stuck with all tier 2 groupings. For Epcot, they only have 2 groups that you choose from. So there's Immersive Explorations, which is Spaceship Earth, Living with the Land and the Seas with Nemo and Friends, or Delightful Encounters, which is The Seas with Nemo and Friends, Turtle Talk with Crush, and Figment. I mean, no Frozen, no Test Track, no Soarin', none of those. No Mission Space, none of that. At Hollywood Studios, they have sensational stage shows, which includes Beauty and the Beast live on stage, First Time in Forever, the Frozen Sing-Along, and Voyage of the Little Mermaid. I'm not even going to say anything about that one. Or movie-inspired excitement, which includes Muppet Vision 3D, Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Show, and Star Tours, which is probably, in my opinion, your better option, unless you're just a huge fan of the stage shows. The thing about the stage shows is I have never ever needed to use a Fast Pass to get into one of the stage shows. I just haven't. So I kind of feel like using a Fast Pass on the stage show is a little bit of a waste of a Fast Pass, but if you don't have any other options, that's okay. Animal Kingdom, Prehistoric and Whitewater Thrills, Dinosaur, Kali River, and Primeval World, which I feel like of all of these, that one's the best one. It's my opinion. Take it and do what you want to with it. Or Wild Performances, which is Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo the Musical, and It's Tough to Be a Bug. So, here's the deal. It does save you from having... It works one of 2 ways. The nice thing is that for a fact that you're walking in, you got 3 Fast Passes, and you didn't really have to do anything for it. Like, you just clicked what you want and you went on. The downside is that you have no option to get one of the bigger rides, because those are probably good chance that those are going to be taken. It's really, every so often you can pick up those extra fast passes late in the day, but it's not the most common thing. And some of that depends on what time your fast passes are assigned anyway. It doesn't look like these tickets cost any more or any less than your regular ticket. It looks like it's just going to be whatever the price of the ticket is what it is, and it would be the same whether you bought it 3 weeks in advance or 6 months in advance or the day before. So interesting. It's hard to find. I had to do a lot of Googling to find it. And I finally just kind of happened on it because I thought this is bizarre, and so I went looking for it, and it is on the Disney site. I am not sure how you actually wind up purchasing it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but you can always call, or maybe they'll make it a little bit more streamlined soon. But Disney has not made an official announcement about it yet. The only reason why I found out about it is because I'm on the Touring Plans Facebook page and it was on there. So weird. Okay, also Touring Plans shared with us, and this is not a huge surprise. Toy Story Midway Mania is going to be closing briefly in Hollywood Studios from June 11th through the 18th, as they are still doing construction on the new ride entrance and line queue. So they're going to close it for a few days. Don't worry, it'll be back in operation well before Toy Story Land opens. So just a heads up. Last but not least, and this was actually announced last week, and I kind of forgot to mention it. Night of Joy, which has traditionally been Disney's Christian music. I don't know if it's been a festival. I think it's been more of a concert. Has been canceled, and this was confirmed by the Orlando Sentinel just about a week and a half ago. Disney up until then had been saying that they still planned on having it. It originally started off in, I think, Magic Kingdom. It's been moved to Hollywood Studios. Then it moved again over to ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. It doesn't come as a huge surprise because Disney did announce that Mercy Me is going to be part of the Food and Wine Festival concert series. So it's not a huge surprise that they're now cutting the Christian Music Festival altogether. If you're still wanting to go to a Christian music concert, Universal Studios always does their annual Rock the Universe event, which is in September, I think, whereas Disney's has always been, I think, in December. So, it's a little bit of a change in the time of the year, and people were upset about it because for some people this has been a long-standing tradition. Now, from what I understand, they have no plans to get rid of the Candlelight Processional, which is also a big Christmas tradition at Disney. But they have definitely confirmed that they are doing away with the Night of Joy. So, if you had that on your calendar for this year, you don't need more. Sorry, peeps. I think that's it. I was trying to get through it really quick because I'm trying to keep these short so that you can hit the high points and not be sitting here for an hour. Just so you know, this is the rose gold spirit jersey for Walt Disney World Spirit Jersey. They are currently available in the Shop Disney store. They also have some other ones that are princess inspired. Those are selling out really quickly. And I just noticed today that they have millennial pink ones, which I'm sorely tempted to purchase. Anyway, I would strongly suggest you can easily size down 1 to 2 sizes in this thing. It is huge. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. If you have any questions, please drop your question in the comments and we will answer it as we have the time, if we have the answers, or we will find the answers. Otherwise, if you are ready to plan your next Walt Disney World or Universal Orlando vacation, send us an email at info@BlueMermaidTravel and we will get started. Otherwise, have a great week. And remember, adventure is out there.